that period, and for a while, it almost looked like it didn't matter because Jakub Dobiš that dialed in. We're going to talk about the lack of offense and the game plan for Montreal in a second, but let's start here with Dobiš because he's been sensational in this series. Sometimes when a goalie is in his zone, and we're going to see in the Discover highlight, just get out of his way. Let him, like literally and figuratively, get out of his way.
Literally get out of his way. If he could see it, he's going to stop it. He's been that locked in this game. We're going to roll the tape, and we're going to see a perfect example of what Carrier does to allow his netminder to see it. We've got Point off of the side. His stick is up in the ice, off the ice. He's not ready to deflect this puck. And Carrier says, you know what? I'm going to take my chances. I'll let my netminder, who's dialed in, playing like Patrick Waugh, stop this blast from Hagel from the point. Like, this is a heads-up play. But on this goal, you've got Matheson in front. Coach, I know you're not a big fan of this. And you still have Gonzalez here, James, off the side, reaching in to deflect this puck. But if Matheson isn't there, maybe your netminder has a better chance of stopping this deflection. He doesn't see this until it's past them.
No, and if you go back to the first clip with Carrier, you see him, he takes his stick right out of the way. So the Dobiš sees it all the way. There's no chance that's going to deflect off the defenseman in front of him. And that on that replay, the goalie will tell you, if you're going to get in front of me, block the shot. Right? So he's probably counting on Matheson getting in front of that shot. And yeah, it's a great tip, but he doesn't see it till the very end, and then it's a great tip because they're reaching that stick in. So it's the screen from Matheson that really caused all that problem, where Carrier, he just got out of the way, and he made sure his stick is up here, so it's not going to hit the shaft of his blade or his blade to go in the net. So two different scenarios there.
It feels, at this point, unsustainable for Montreal, right? Yeah. You have 4 shots on goal. Jazz Nuggets here, fewest shots to win any playoff game, 10. Fewest to win a game, 7, 13. But it's not just in the offensive zone. Is this a mentality right from the start of this game?
So I have a clip, like, first shift of the game where I was like, okay, Montreal's not really playing on their toes. They've had little to no ozone time possession. So this is it. They win it, and it's Carrier on that strong side too, right? We're going to talk a little bit more about the weak side, but very slow in on the forecheck here. But right here, you have Evans in great position as the F3, where he's about 2-3 strides ahead of Paul, where if I'm Carrier, get on your toes, hold that line, and you should be breathing down that strong side forward's neck. And instead, they allow an easy exit. They go down the ice, and then they have to ice one, and that's how you start the game. And we've seen it more outside the weak side where they've been taking advantage. But in my opinion, if you have such a strong F3 and you haven't been able to get on your forecheck, get that strong side defenseman pinching as it's coming around the wall and just rely on that center support. And then you're going to have to see Tampa punting it out to the neutral zone. You make it a half-ice game, and then you keep driving it down their throat until you tire them out, make them keep turning and getting it. And as we've seen, the only success they've had is those 2 shifts where they got it stopped in the O-zone, and then Tampa Bay made the mistake.
Every forecheck has to be a 5-man unit working together. And if one guy doesn't do his job, then the other team is breaking out too easy. And that clip you showed there is a perfect example.
That was right from the start.
They're in perfect structure, 4 guys. One guy pulls out, now Tampa's out of their zone. And if you look at the zone time here, in that period, Tampa has 2:30. Montreal only spent 25 seconds in the Tampa Bay zone. Now, you want to get up that in like 4, 5, 6 minutes per period. For 25 seconds, that's not even close to being good enough. So they're not forechecking hard enough. They're not putting the puck in where they can get it. They're not putting the puck in where they can pressure Tampa. Tampa's breaking out way too easy, going corner to corner, making plays or flipping the puck out. And even the shot attempts, they only had 5. They didn't have a shot on net. They only had 5 shot attempts that whole period. They had 18 in the first, and they had 5 that period. So they're going to have to, if they want to win this game, they've got to get that forecheck going. They've got to spend a lot more time in the Tampa zone, and they've got to obviously get a lot more pucks going to the net.
Is it hard changing your team's mentality in between periods right now by saying, boys, we got to be way more on our toes? Is it that easy, or is it kind of like you're already in the rhythm of the game and
Well, right now it's desperation time. The game, this whole season's on the line, so they see that. So you go in and say, okay, guys, clearly we're not spending any time in their zone. Clearly we're not putting enough pucks on the net. So we've got to change our whole mentality. If we're going to go for this, we're going down fighting. So let's go get it, right? Let's not live to fight another day. Let's go get it. So you've got to get a lot more aggressive, but you've got to have 4 lines. If that's a rolling 4 lines, you've had 5 guys on the same page every time. We know where the puck is going. Keep it away from Vasi and get 5 guys in on that forecheck and hem them in. Spend a little bit more time in that zone.
The good thing for the Montreal Canadiens, too, won 61% of their face-offs, so they're at least starting with the puck.
They have the puck.
They have the puck. Now make smart decisions when you have that
Yeah.
puck in the third period. And I don't think they can wait, Biz. Their season's on the line, like Bones just talking
Gotta go.
about. Play not to lose. You got to play to win.
That's what it feels. It feels like, Bones, you want to get their attention. Say, if we keep playing like this,
You're up.
it's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
You're making it way too easy for Tampa to dictate the pace of the game.
Massive third period coming up in a series that has been extremely tight. 4 overtime games. It's 1-1 as we get set for the third in Game 7.
Coach is saying, I'm coming, boys.